Good evening. Uh, Happy Thursday evening, and how was your day? I hope you had a wonderful one. I had a very long day at work, my lawyer job, which I really like. Yeah, I do my job. Okay, yeah, I do engage in some extracurricular activities like running for Alaska State Senate, but that's no secret. Okay, all my superiors, coworkers, yeah, they support me what I do in as an extracurricular activity. Okay, because I do my job. I do my job, and today I have a very long day at work. So that's good. We got a lot done. So yeah, I just got back home and it's like 7 o'clock p.m. So it wasn't too bad. Okay, I had longer days at work before, like midnight sometimes. Yeah, every now and then we are busy. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so boy, what am I in mood for? Ah, yeah, of course I'm talking about drinks. How about that sage vodka? Of course I pull out this the newest edition, the high bush cranberry. Isn't it pretty? Yeah, there's high bush cranberry in Alaska. It is colorful. It's very pretty. It's like yellow, orange, red, pink. It's it's very pungent. It tastes really good. I love this. It's not that sweet. It's sour. I love sour. Yeah. When it's like half ripe, half unripe, actually that's the best time to consume this as fruit because it's kind of chewy. The texture is like cranberry. Okay, so uh, it, like texture of like apple. Okay, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, they're good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of reeling back from fatigue. So yesterday, I made one episode, right? We made one episode, and then I was like just mostly silent because it's campaign fatigue. Campaign fatigue. So I have full time job as a lawyer, right? And then during my weekday nights and weekends, I do political campaigning, Alaska State Senate, right? I've been doing that by now more or less than a month. So now it's kind of catching up on me. It's like I feel very fatigued, and yeah, so that's what happened yesterday. So these days I don't overwork myself like at the beginning of the campaign season, like a month ago. Yeah, I was like doing a lot, but nowadays I'm slowing down a little bit because I don't want to burn out. Election is still like 2 to 3 weeks away. Alaska primary for state senate. Okay, it's just 2 to 3 weeks away from today. Primary, August 18th. So uh, yeah, I'm just keeping pace because I'm a long distance runner. Okay, like marathon kind of. So I know how to pace myself, right? Because you don't want to burn out, right? So yeah, you just take it easy. So these days, yeah, I go to political meetings, important ones, but other than that, I don't do too much. Okay, so because I don't want to burn out before the primary, right? So yeah, I kind of reduced my workload basically. Okay, in terms of campaigning because I'm getting very fatigued. So my body and mind it needs some more rest than before. Okay, so and it's not just me. Other candidates they are like that too. Okay, so yeah, like we used to attend every single meetings there is. So we used to see each other in like almost every day in every single meetings there is, right? But we see each other less and less often because nowadays it's been a month into the campaign season. So yeah, we don't attend every single meetings there is. We just attend every now and then. So we see each other every now and then. Okay, not as often as before. Kind of funny. Yeah, fun, fun, fun. So that's political campaign I'm running. Yeah, going to meetings and when it comes to bars and clubs, last time I went to was last Saturday, I think. Or yeah, I didn't sing and or dance because I just had no energy to do that. Because yeah, I just went there to say hello to my friends. Okay, so it's great to see my friends, bars and clubs. So, well, I couldn't sing or dance because I had no energy to do so. I just watch other people dance and listen to other people singing, which I really like. Yeah, I'm their number one fan. Okay, so hmm yeah, 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 man, lady, good life. It's a good life. Okay, we have to talk about this. Okay, the relationship between COVID-19 and BLM. Okay, so the basically is this. Our working theory is this. Well, it's not working theory. It's completely theory, pretty much because it's easy problem. Okay, so uh, because of coronavirus, people cannot go to work. The office is shut down, and people cannot go to bars and clubs or beaches or football stadium. They cannot do that because it's illegal to do so. Coronavirus, right? And they cannot go to wedding, house party because it's illegal, right? Coronavirus. So the only legal way for people to get together is BLM protest. That's the only legal thing that people can do in order to get together and have some fun. So that's relationship between COVID-19 and BLM. Okay, so that's one way to look at it. Okay, so probably that's the best explanation of why people are doing all this post-Floyd BLM protest or counter protest. Okay, so that's the explanation in this humanology. Okay, probably that's the best explanation there is. Okay, so uh, we'll take 5 minutes. Okay, and then we'll talk more about that. Okay, and we'll address some potential opposition to this theory. Okay, all right. We'll take 5 minutes. Okay, let me wash my hands. I always wash my hands. I wash my hands like 10,000 times a day. We're gonna have some fun today, okay? Yesterday I was tired because I went to a political meeting after work, so I was like exhausted. Okay, that's why I was like blank. But today there was no political meeting, so although I had long day of work, I didn't go to political meeting because there is none. Not this evening, not that I know of. So I just came home, right? Uh, yeah. So I have a lot of energy now. So we're gonna have some fun, serious fun. Okay. So all right. So yeah, BLM and coronavirus. Okay, we connected two dots. Okay, the interconnection between two ideologies. Okay, this anti-coronavirus ism and pro-BLM ism. Okay, so those are two ideologies that are very interconnected. Okay, it's not conspiracy theory. No, it's humanological explanation of this phenomenon that we are observing in July 2020. Okay, all right. Now let's talk about supremacy. Okay, privilege. Okay, nowadays they talk about white privilege, right? White privilege. How about black privilege? How about black privilege? Eh? I can talk about this because I'm Asian. I'm neither black nor white. I'm brown. Okay, so that I'm in unique position to be objective on all this. All right. So, yeah. You have affirmative action, right? This college admission, like in all colleges and especially big schools like Harvard, Yale, Stanford, they give extra points to African American applicants. And I think that's great. Yeah, I think that's good. Affirmative action. Okay. Yeah. So when I was in Michigan Law School, we had a few African American students, both males and females, and they are very smart and they are very good looking, handsome and very beautiful. Okay, so African Americans, I have many friends, and when I go to a bar or club, when there are a handful of African Americans, yeah, actually I go and talk to them. Why? Not out of patronization, because they don't need any patronization from me or from anybody. It's just that I like them and perhaps I want their approval. Okay? So, yeah. They're cool, right? They're very talented and very diligent and smart people, African Americans. Okay, so we are talking about 99% of African Americans, the silent majority of African Americans. Just like in Islam, 99% of Muslims, they cannot care less about politics or no, they are just hardworking, law-abiding citizens in any other countries. 99% of Muslims. They are the silent majority of Muslims. They are peaceful, law-abiding, hardworking citizens of many countries. Okay, African Americans likewise, or European Africans, African Europeans, Africans in descent, any countries. 99% of them, they have nothing to do with BLM. They're just hardworking, law-abiding citizens. They cannot care less about politics or ideologies. They're just like anybody else. The silent majority of Muslims, the silent majority of African Americans, hardworking, law-abiding citizens who really don't care about ideologies and politics. Okay, so they're just like any of us. Okay, that's the truth, as far as I know, as far as I've seen and observed. Okay, so So yeah, affirmative action is that's kind of reparation concept, right? So yeah, I think that's cool, perhaps even fair. All right, uh, so also feminism, that's cool too. Okay, yeah, there's some good parts in feminism as well. Okay, so the mayors of Chicago, Illinois, and Washington D.C. and Chi- Chicago, Illinois, Washington D.C. and Atlanta, Georgia, African American females. Okay, all three of them, right? Yeah, they're very beautiful ladies and they're very smart. Okay, but at the same time, uh, the fact that in 2020 July, the three big cities mayors are African American females. To me, that's an evidence, strong evidence that sexism and racism does not exist anymore in America. Okay, so that's how I would take it, interpret it. So yeah, it used to exist. Sexism and racism did exist back in the days, but not anymore in America. You know? Look at all these evidences, right? I have some vocal rest. Okay, so let's take another 5 minutes break, and then we'll continue to talk about this. Okay, all right. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I do take frequent breaks because I want to relax. All right. Okay. So yeah, hey, I'm a huge fan of African Americans, Caucasian Americans, Jewish, Arabs, Asians, natives, Indians, mixed race, everybody. I'm their number one fan. Okay, they're all cool. All right, so yeah, I that's 99% of everybody in America. There's no racism here. Okay, it's just people who want to get out and get together, socialize. That's today's BLM. Okay, it's just an excuse, pretext. It's a superficial level reason, excuse to get out there and get together legally, right? So the solution to all these protests, vandalism, crimes, yeah, people just need to open up their businesses. Doctors, don't listen to them, right? Mr. Dr. Fauci of White House, okay, don't listen to him, all right? He doesn't know what he's talking about. They're just doctors. They have a narrow tunnel vision. They're not politicians. Because politicians, we see the big picture, the forest, okay? the economy, science, politics, religion, and culture. This politician as a leader, okay, public servant, we have to look at all different industries. We have to serve everybody in the community or in the nation, state, you name it. Okay, so politician is capable of looking at everything, right? But doctors, there's this tunnel vision, the specialty. That's doctors. Okay, so Mr. Dr. Fauci and other these big name doctors who say things in television and to scare people away, to feel empowered themselves. Oh, I'm Dr. Fauci. You Americans shall obey me. He kind of give me impression of this emperor in Star Wars movie. I mean, yeah, I mean, he doesn't mean bad, but he means good. But he is not a politician, so uh, if I was the president, I would have fired him, right, long time ago, or just prevent him from talking in front of television camera. That's what I would have done. Okay, so hey, Mr. Dr. Fauci, yeah, go back to your office, okay, and no longer this press briefing. No, just go back to your office, okay, or I would have fired him. All right. President Trump is not very good at firing people, right? Although he's famous for firing people, but he's not very good at it. I wouldn't have fired Dr. Fauci. Maybe I would just send him back to his office, wherever, what, whatever, and prevent him from giving this press conference ever again. Why? Because his advice is not sound. It's just scaring Americans. Okay, and that's the last thing America needs now. America need to open up the businesses and go back to normal life. There should be no mandatory mask or quarantine. I mean, if somebody's sick, yeah, stay at home, sure. That's common sense, but no business should be forced to shut down. Okay, and yeah, people should just do diet, exercise, personal hygiene, social distancing, and that's it. All right, yeah, yeah, that would be my recommendation. All this violence, this vandalism will cease. So yeah, I don't think the martial law that I once advocated for, yeah, probably it's not a good idea. Okay, so yeah, I'm only human. Okay, so I make mistakes and misjudgment. Yeah, President Trump and his advisors, maybe they are wiser than me to test out, okay, in Portland with 100 federal agents, and then yeah, maybe that was smart move. And thankfully nobody died there, right? Because I love Portland, Oregon. I've been there. Beautiful city, wonderful people. So it really breaks my heart that they are fighting with federal agents, because I love federal agents too. Because some of my friends are federal agents. Okay, so breaks my heart when it's like two of my favorite friends fight each other. Okay, people in Portland, Oregon, and federal agents. Okay, two of my friends fighting each other, watching them doing fighting each other. Yeah, it's heartbreaking, right? Yeah, that's how I feel. Right? So yeah, after deployment of 100 federal agents, yeah, the number of protesters increased by tenfold, 10 times. Okay, so I didn't know. I should have known better because I'm a humanologist. It's like an action reaction kind of. So yeah, maybe martial law is not a good idea. Okay, so yeah, yeah. I'm like, oops. Yeah. So yeah, it's good that I'm not present yet. Okay, because maybe it could have been a big mistake if I declare my martial law, right? Yeah. Yeah. Let's take 5 minutes break. Okay, I need some vocal rest. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so this post-Floyd BLM, all these protests, it's just excuse to get out there, socialize, meet other people, and have party and have fun. That's all it is because racism doesn't exist. Okay, not in America, not nowadays. Okay, so It's all just excuse to get out there legally and get together. That's all what this protest is about. Okay. Because look at Mr. Colin Kaepernick, the football star, right? He's not black, he's not white, he's kind of brown like me. Okay, kind of Middle Easternish, right? But yeah, he makes millions of dollars every year, right? And he's not white. And how about Mr. Tiger Woods, Mr. Quincy Jones, Mr. 50 Cent, Mr. Uh, you name it, right? All these artists, athletes, African American origin, right? They're making millions of dollars every year. Okay, how about Miss Oprah Winfrey, African American female, making millions of dollars every year, right? So there's no sexism, there's no racism. Okay, they work very hard, diligent, and they make a lot of money as African Americans in America. Okay, so there's no racism, there's no sexism. No. Yeah, you have Secretary of Hood, the Mr. Brand Surgeon. I don't remember his name. Okay, so he ran for president, and how about President Barack Obama? Okay, I just have like half white, right? But Americans, they don't really care about what race they are. Okay, they only care about the skill set, right? Knowledge and experience, wisdom, or not talent but ability, capability. Okay, yeah, that's the only thing Americans care about. Even back in the days, 1970s, 1980s, 60s, a lot of African American musicians like Louis Armstrong or Nat King Cole, or they're African Americans, but they made a lot of money because they can sing very well, compose music very well, they can play musical instrument very well, like B.B. King, uh, you name it, right? African American musicians, athletes, they have been always successful in America for even back in the days, like 1950s, 60s, 70s, even 1920s, 30s, 40s. Okay, so yeah, Americans, they don't care about people's race. They only care about these people, what their product is, their singing voice, ability to play instrument or compose music, write songs. Okay, you have Motown, right? Yeah, African Americans, hugely popular, right? Motown Records and yeah, there's no racism. Okay, it's all excuse, not excuse. Yeah, yeah, excuse to get out there to get together, socialize legally in this coronavirus situation. That's all there is. Okay, so yeah, there's no discrimination. Not in today's America based on gender or race. Okay, it's just excuse to get out there to get together socially. Okay, protesting. Okay, BLM. It's just an excuse. Okay, so because we are social animal, it's our human nature that yeah, we feel lonely, right? We don't get together with other people and listen and talk, right? That's what it is. Okay, so all this superficial, superficial, that's all pretext. Okay, this racial injustice, it doesn't exist. Okay, it's just all pretext, excuse. Okay, to get together, which is understandable. All right, so the best solutions for coronavirus is exercise and diet, personal hygiene, social distancing. That's it. Okay, people should diet, exercise, and drink a lot of water, take a bath, hot bath, and yeah, drink hot water sometimes. Well, what I do, I eat ramen noodles sometimes. I just microwave it, alright, and take a hot bath and plenty of rest. Drink a lot of water, eat healthy, vegetables, fruits, right? Yeah, tofu and beans, corns, rice, seafood, fish. Then everything will be good. Yeah, yeah. Okay, enough with that. Now what? Maybe I can sing some songs, okay? Because you know, Friday night, Saturday night, I cannot quite go to bars and clubs and to sing and dance because I'm just too exhausted, right? Campaign fatigue. Just going to this all these political meetings alone, uh, it, it takes a lot of energy to do so. Okay, so yeah, but I do want to sing though. Yeah. I really like this song, Fresh Dance, right? What a feeling. I love that song. It's a great campaign song, right? And this Hooked On series, originally from British Royal Pop Orchestra, England, Britain, right? Hooked On themes, I'm not sure who actually composed that, compiled that. Let me look it up. Because the very first song in Hooked On theme series, there was this song, okay? What a Feeling, Flash Dance, Iron Cara, okay? Let me look it up. Hooked On themes. Wiki. I'm not sure if there's Wikipedia article about this. No. Okay. Who compiled this? Okay, it's Royal Philharmonic Orchestra. Okay, okay, it's British. But instrumentals, hooked on instrumentals, that's done by Americans. Yeah, some Caucasian Americans and also African Americans. Okay, hooked on instrumental, it blew my mind away because uh, this hooked on classic series, they are this modern pop percussion. It's kind of repetitious. It's more like this stock library kind of, I mean, if you're conversant in like MIDI editor, yeah, it's just stock pile, this stock library percussion, just repetition, right? It's not real percussionist drummer doing that. It's just computerized, tape recorded. Okay, but hooked on instrumental because the guy's name Domenico, Mr. Mecco. Okay, he goes by Mecco, Domenico. He studied trombone like his father. I read his biography in Wikipedia. Okay, but he also studied disco, 1970s disco, American disco, which is kind of like African American or kind of Caucasian American kind of, right? Yeah, so disco. Uh, he studied disco, Mr. Mecco. Okay, so and he actually hired this percussionist drummer. Okay, so in hooked on instrumentals. Okay, so that's very good percussion right there, and also bass guitarist as well, right? So hooked on instrumental, they did fantastic job in hooked on instrumentals. Okay, there's Americans. Okay, Caucasian Americans, African Americans. Okay, so That is fantastic job. Very good work with bass guitar and drummer, drummist, the percussionist. Okay, so yeah. Also continuing the tradition of the Hookton classic, Hookton series with all this medley kind of, yeah, huge fan. Okay, yeah, fantastic. But Hookton themes, I like that a lot too. They did very good job. Yeah, Royal Pop Orchestra, the British people. Right. Hookton Classics originally from Britain. Royal Pop Orchestra. Okay, so, yeah. Let's take 5 minutes, okay? I need some vocal rest. So, uh, mm. High bush cranberry vodka, very good. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So this Hookton instrumental, it deserves some honorable mention in this humanology series, okay? Because I'm just huge fan. So I looked them up, okay? So, oh my goodness, it blows my mind away every time, okay? So, and I just looked up this Winchester Cathedral song, okay? It's hooked on instrumental, so it's supposed to be instrumental. So at first, when this guy started singing, I was like, oh, hey man, this is supposed to be instrumental, no lyrics, but there are a couple of songs where there are actually lyrics, okay? So at first I had some objection to that because that's not instrumental, but now I really like it, okay? Because whoever this singer was sang very well, okay? Goes like this. Winchester Cathedral, you bring me down, you stood and you watched as my baby left town. I wanted you, da 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 la da 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 da. It goes like that, medley. Oh, hooked on instrumental. Mm. But it starts like this. Da 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 da. So yeah, this Mr. Mako Domenico, okay, he's a white guy, okay, but he worked with African Americans too, okay. So his colleagues, yeah, some Caucasians and Africans, African Americans, Caucasian Americans, okay. So and many instrumental music featured in a hooked on instrumental, okay, is some of them are composed by African Americans, okay, like Love Theme. I don't remember his name, but he's African American gentleman with very deep down, very masculine kind of voice. Like he also he's a composer. He had his also own orchestra and his musical band, and he also made a lot of music. Also, he sang too. It's like, "Hey babe, can't get enough of your love, baby," something like that. Okay, so I do remember him. Okay, so yeah, love them. It goes like featured in Futon instrumentals. Okay, it goes like trying to remember the melody. Da 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 dun 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 da 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 dun 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 da 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 da. Yeah, it goes like that. Okay, it's an African American composer. Okay, and then also yeah, Van McCoy, also African American gentleman. Okay, uh, da da da, yeah, do the hustle, right? Da 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 do the hustle, right? Yeah, yeah, African Americans, they're great. Okay, hmm? They got talents and stuff. Yeah, and yeah, they made a lot of music and made a lot of money back in the days. That's like 1970s. Okay, yeah, and even today, African Americans make a lot of money. Okay, if they work very hard, yeah, they make a lot of money. Okay, so there's no systemic racism. Okay, no. He's so soundbite, catchword. Just yeah, it's catchphrase. It's just soundbite. Okay, that's what it is. If African Americans they work very hard, make some good product in music or athletics or wherever. Okay, yeah, they make a lot of money. Look at Miss Oprah Winfrey. Okay, yeah, I don't think she's very well educated in formal education system. She's not PhD. She's not a doctor. She's not a JD lawyer. But yeah, she worked very hard in journalism and TV shows. So she's making millions of dollars every year. Okay, if not every day. Okay, so she's African American female, right? So yeah, there's no racism or sexism in America. Not anymore. Yeah, yes, some back in the days. Okay, but not anymore. Right. But that's the reality. That's the truth, right? Yeah, just post Floyd BLM. That's just whatever. Okay. Post COVID, post Floyd BLM. It's just people wanting to get together. Okay, that's the only legal way for them to do so. Protest. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, so. All right, we're gonna stop and restart. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, I'm kind of drunk. All right, but we continue. Right, I'm not sleepy. Night is super duper young. Okay, it's like what 8:30 or something. It's like 8 o'clock. Okay, so yeah, we continue. Right, we'll stop and restart to preserve this footage. Okay, all right.